Om Sadashivasamārambhām Shankarācārya-madhyamām Asmadācārya-paryantāम् Vande Guru Parampārām Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheswara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karavavahi Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidyushavahi. Om Shant Shant Shanti. Sriharim Paramanandam Upadeshtaram Ishwaram Vyapakam Sarvalokanam Karanam Tam Namamyam. Verse number 52. Solpamapyantaram krutva Jivatma Paramatmanoho Yah Samtisthati Mudhatma Bhayam Tasya Vibhashitam. I think up to this we have seen, if I am right. Udara mantara kurute athatasya bhayam bhavati iti, the statement of Shruti. Now, when you are seeing this, you might be thinking, why Adi Shankaracharya is quoting again and again? Actually, there is a logic that especially karma kandi, especially those who believe Purva Bhaga of Veda, they accept that if only when you quote more and more Shruti to support what you are saying, that means you are right. Because whatever they say, we have to bring accordingly a statement from the Shruti so that they will keep quiet. That's why in other schools, like for example, including Visishtadvaitin, they also quote a lot. Dvaitin, they quote a lot. Especially if you observe, those who do kathas, they quote a lot. Of course, half-baked, okay? That's why all these new age people, little bit here and there, not studied properly, they quote a lot to prove that they know the best. But here, when it's being quoted, like Vishishtadvaitini also quotes, not that they don't quote. But when they quote, they will never say Tattvamasi, they will never quote Aham Ayamatma Brahma, they will never quote these are the statements because this Mahavakyas cannot be quoted. If they quote Mahavakya, their whole philosophy collapses. But they quote. And the way they quote, in fact, we cannot open our mouth. How? Let us not get into too much. So here he says, look, that person creates a division. Solpam api, even if slightest. And who is that person? The person who is a mudhatma. So don't say atma is mudha, okay? So here atma is not mudha. So atma here means mind, okay? Please understand. So that's why contextually you have to understand what the atma means, okay? So the atma is mudha. So that means a deluded person or a deluded mind creates division, tries to see some type of differences. And he says, look, even if the person creates a slightest difference, that's all. Bhayam The fear has to be there that nobody can handle it. Okay. Now, let us continue so that let us see few verses, okay? Nothing much. yatrājñānādbhaveddvaitam itarat itarataḥ paśyati ātmantvena yadā sarvaṃ netarastatra cāṇvapi. This look. Yatra means yasmin kale, when. Ajnanat dvaitam bhavet, because of ajnanam, because of ignorance, due to ignorance. Dvaitam, the duality, bhavet, appears. Then what happens? Tasmin kale eva tatra ittaraha ittaram paśyati. Then only the person starts seeing one thing, hears another thing. So it goes on and on, because again this is the Shruti Vakya. So that means what? When there is ignorance, the person starts seeing differently ityartha. Whereas ātmantvena, if the person starts seeing as atma, tatra, there, itaraha ānvapi na paśyati. Even if the person does not perceive, even if ānu means a small particle, means there is no difference, no small thing doesn't exist. Now when we look at this aspect, let us see. You can see same concept of goldsmith, because goldsmith is very good example here. The goldsmith, while especially buying the old necklace, never sees gold plus. Can you see this point? Only sees gold. Will that person see gold plus ornament? Definitely not. And if that person starts seeing gold plus ornament, can he run the business? It's not going to work. So he is a perfect goldsmith. That time only he sees only gold. So he pays you money for only gold. In fact, we'll say, in India we have, in other countries I don't know, if you give gold ornament, after calculating gold, we'll deduct some money. Do you know? Because to bring back to the gold, so we have to waste some wastage. So that means the goldsmith only sees gold. Whereas, because of your emotion, you are selling. You have some problem. So because of problem, you are selling. Now, do you see only gold or gold plus? You cannot say that you see only ornament. That's also not acceptable. Because if you see only ornament also, you will not go to sell. Because you see gold plus ornament. Can you see? Not only you see gold plus ornament, plus your emotion. Your frustration, or the ornament is related to, you know, some your grandmother or grandfather, okay, not father, okay, grandmother or something or other, okay. Because generally men don't have anything, okay, that's why. So suddenly grandfather are not necessary. Great grandfather, from the ancestors it was been coming. Look, at least give me another, you know, €50. That fellow will say, no, 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 get out, get out. If you want to take, take. If you don't want to, don't take. Leave it. What I'm trying to highlight here is how the goldsmith looks at only gold. And that's why there is no confusion at all. The person is very clear. If you want to give the ornament, give, take the money. Means give the gold and take the money. If you are saying gold plus ornament, I am not interested to deal with you. Same thing also in life. So here is said very carefully, when due to my ignorance, I see many things. In fact, I never see what is there. Always I see what is running in my mind. It's like when I am angry, everything will appear as though, they are provoking me, they are criticizing me, they are looking down me. Does it happen or not? And whenever I am happy, I look at, wow, see, everybody is also happy with me. They are cherishing my success or happiness or whatever. So the way I am, I start seeing that. Not other way around, that what is there, that I see. And what is there, if I see, then there will be no problem at all. And here it says, look, the ajnana is what? The basic ajnana is me is mine. We are going back to the old. Me is mine. So when me is mine, I am, what I have. My body mind complex is considered as me. And because of this ignorance, now what happens? From the body standpoint, I see differently. From mind standpoint, I see differently. In fact, always I keep seeing different things altogether. And when I see differences, that's why we say very carefully that this Vedanta needs to have, or one can look into Vedanta with a stable mind, not with agitated, disturbed, unsettled mind. It does not work. Then what will happen is Vedanta will be a very confusing. That's why earlier days, what was there? Whenever a person comes to ashram, the guru will ask, hey, take the cows for, take, 10 cows till it becomes 1,000. Just for example sake, I'm saying, okay, these 10 cows are there in the ashram till it becomes 1,000. Don't ask me any question. Atman, Brahman, all these things can wait, okay? The person would say, look, this man is exploiting me. 10 cow to become 1,000 cows. How many years? Minimum 10 to 20 years. Don't you think that I am, and it's not going to take away, just going away. Every day, has to go to the jungle, feed, take care of the cow, bring back. Again, milk the cow, take care. Again, next day, take it. Is it 24 into 7? Okay, work for 365 days. Then after, when it becomes, 10,000, then of course the teacher before, because not that teacher doesn't monitor, teacher will be monitoring everything. Finally, what happens? In this process, the person gets prepared. The mind becomes settled. Now what happens? We all are so restless. We want instantly. Remember, anything is instant is not healthy, like fast food. Everything has its own time. So because the mind, when it's not prepared, and we look at Vedanta, to be very honest, nothing enters. It becomes almost a time pass. And this time pass is so painful because neither you belong to this category nor you belong to that category. Because when you go to the temple, you will criticize it, priest. When you look at the common people, hey, these people do not know anything. You understand? And in the name of Vedanta, the person starts developing. First thing is, intellectually, the person becomes tamasic. And once you become intellectually tamasic, what is intellectual tamas? Please understand. Intellectual tamas is nothing. Justifying, arguing what you know or what you want to do. And once this intellectual tamas starts, it does not take much time to become grass. Do you understand? And once it becomes grass, you are unwanted. Clear? That's why we say very carefully, at least as you are exposed to Vedanta, along with Vedanta, don't allow tamas to take over. Sincerely, if you allow the tamas to take over, destruction of your life. And this tamas is nothing but again ignorance. Or else I will be talking this Aparokshanubhuti after Aparokshanubhuti, all this, then Swamiji, everything is good. Why not to start a Brahma Sutra? So, okay, so we'll have also Brahma Sutra class, don't worry, okay? Then what will happen? Huh? Swamiji, I have studied everything. Like, one person came to ashram, Puja Swamiji, and he was a professor of Vedanta, some Western university. And he said, Swamiji, I have understood everything in Vedanta. Wow, fantastic. But because in his accent, Swami, I understood everything. But there is one doubt I want to clear from you. Clarify, not clear. Clarify from you. This is good language. I would like to clarify. Not understand, okay? Okay? You can clarify what do you want. Actually, I have understood everything because after all, I am the teacher, professor in Vedanta. Oh, that's good. I don't understand what is Maya. Will you please explain? Now, what poor Swamiji, Puja Swamiji had to say, you know better, his way of talking, okay? However, what I'm highlighting here is that to understand from the absolute standpoint, we need to have a stable mind. That's why today I was writing this point. Swadharma. I'm taking a little bit diverting the topic today. So Swadharma means one's own duty is always highly misunderstood. And especially Vedantins, they are very good. Confused people, they are much worse. Because each one will start teaching. And especially I have noticed when I travel, people teach me while traveling time. Suppose you stand in the queue and nothing happens and all these things. For example, something is not provided in the aircraft. And if you start asking in India, they'll say, you are a Swami. How come you are asking this? Then me being a Swami, you should have given me a free ticket. You understand? Or at least you could have allowed me to, unless I have my priority card. If I don't have priority card, you should allow me at least to board me in a priority way. No, that time, go to bed. But if you ask your right, they will teach you, including the air hostess. You understand what I'm trying to say? In India, it's very possible. Okay, they do it because of lack of understanding. That's why Swadharma to be understood not as a Samanya Dharma, today's topic. Vishesha Dharma to be understood very carefully. And without understanding, like, suppose you say, oh, this is called, this Mahatma Gandhi destroyed that fellow whole world, not India. This is bringing non-violence. What nonsense is this hinsa, ahimsa? That is Samanya Dharma. That is not Vishesha Dharma. Samanya Dharma cannot be imposed on people. No one can say this. So what I am highlighting here is, if you are focusing on Samanya Dharma without understanding your Vishesha Dharma, who are you, whether you are a man or woman, don't try to say man and woman both are one and same. Cannot be, need not be, should not be, must not be. And apart from man and woman, then at least if not a jati means by birth, but at least karma and guna, based on your action and based on your quality, whether you come under Brahmin or you come under Kshatriya, warrior, or you come under business, Vaishya, or you come under serving category. That has to be understood carefully. Then, of course, along with that, you need to understand whether you are a brahmachari or you are a grahastha or you are a banaprasthi or a sannyasi. Then only you can find out what is to be done by you at that moment. Don't quote this Mahatma Gandhi, don't quote Buddha, don't quote this, don't quote that. It doesn't help people at all. So that's why when a person follows Vishesha Dharma carefully, means Vishesha Dharma you can follow when there is understanding. Don't use your brain there. It doesn't work. That's why Vishesha Dharma, to understand, you need the help of Dharma Shastra, you need the help of Guru. That's why every Indians especially used to have Kula Guru, family gurus. If nothing, at least, there will be Kula Purohita. In the family, the one who presides all the rituals. That person guides, at least that was there. The reason is why, because when things go wrong in my life, I will not able to know what is to be done at that moment. I will do based on Samanya Dharma, if I am a little sensible person, common rule that is available, or I will do based on the circumstances. Remember, with this background, or if I belong to this category, definitely Vedanta will not enter. This Aparokshanubhuti will not have any meaning. Continuing. Yasminsarvāṇi bhūtāni ātmantvena vijānataḥ na vai tasya bhavenmoho na ca śoko dvitīyataḥ. So again, here quotes from this Shukla Yajurveda called Ishavasya Upanishad. So he does not spare, okay? That's why this text is supposed to be taken after studying all Upanishads. And that's why I don't want to quote much, because if I try to bring Ishavasya Upanishad, then again, I have to go to that verse to explain in details. So from there it says, look, tatra ko moha iti. So very nicely that verse highlights yasminsarvāṇi bhūtāni hyātmantvena vijānataḥ. So when all the beings is understood as Atma, and remember, where is shokam and where is moham? Where is sorrow, or I would rather say, where is moha, then shoka? Where is delusion and where is sorrow? Because why? He says, dvitīyataḥ. Because there is no duality, there is no second thing exists. That's why everybody enjoys bathroom singing. So when everybody, we remember when you are singing, in the bathroom, how? Why? Because there is nobody to listen to you. You think, okay? The moment you discover somebody is hearing, forget listening, will you be able to sing in the bathroom? Will you be able to enjoy? Okay, there are those who are acquainted, don't worry, okay? From the childhood, especially when you started singing in the bathroom, you know, mother will shout at you all the time. If you are acquainted with, nothing will enter to you. That's called you are habituated, acquainted, okay? So, how you enjoy singing in bathroom? This is the example. Don't stretch too much, okay? Because there is no duality. There is no second one to listen to you. Thank God. So that's why there is no delusion, no raga fluctuating here and there. You are a perfect singer with all ragas. And of course, where is your sorrow? There is no fear of criticism, nothing. Is it a clear example? So also me. So that means the moha comes when there is two things. One has to understand this very carefully. When you are attending classes, this is how it's supposed to happen. Problem, what happens is, when you attend the class, half an hour is Vedanta. In that half an hour, real Vedanta or not, that's another mind is available or not. So let us assume that you are listening to half an hour Vedanta. So 23 hours, 30 minutes, what? Dvaita. Advaita only half an hour. Dvaita is 23.30 minutes. 23.5, let us say. Then what happens? When you come to Vedanta class, nothing enters. Then it becomes superficial. That's why we say, at least if you cannot reflect Vedanta, rest of the 23 plus 0.5 hours, make sure your life is karma yoga based life. Because when you look at your life is karma yoga based life, definitely there will be improvement, and more than that, your mind will be matured, will be polished. Or else what will happen is, Vedanta is oneself, ACLP, okay, some small s, okay? So yourself, big S, is another place, okay? In fact, to be very honest, I'm sharing with you my English. In the beginning, this Atma is self. What is this self? I knew only book self. So is there, and that's why they'll say hidden self. Why is this hidden self? Okay, in the Almira those days you will have one hidden self. Is there somewhere hidden? Okay. And you have to search. Then to explain, when you ask, no, capital S, okay? You have to write capital S. Capital S is LF. Oh, so by writing capital, you think the self is going to change? As you are laughing, because this is something laughable. So also, this half an hour Vedanta class and 23.5 not keeping, not engaging myself either in Vedanta or at least in Karma Yoga. Because if I don't live my life, if I don't lead my life based on at least Karma Yoga, because why? Whatever house you have, it is not your house. The children that you have, it's not your children. Please don't misunderstand me. Who are you to claim that they are yours? You just happens to be an instrument. Very nicely, Khalil Gibran says what? They have not come through you. I think he said they have come through you, but they are not you. That was his statement. Okay, very nice statement. They have come through you, but they are not you. So also the house that you are staying, long before the house was there, especially if you look at olden places, especially in Italy or mainly Italy, especially Rome, all old houses, 200, 300, 500 years old. So many people have gone, so many people have gone. You are just one happens to be, okay? And the moment you drop, that's all. So nothing is yours. So continue life with karma yoga attitude. Then what happens? You have double benefit. You have external success and you have ability or strength to enjoy the success. This is a double benefit we get. So when this is there, what I need to do? That's why whatever I do, when I do with karma yoga attitude, then only these verses will be useful, meaningful for me. Or else we'll be seeing text after text. Nothing will happen. In fact, I will be more and more complicated. More of it we'll see tomorrow. Om Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Pashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, all of you.